Okay, so this is how your website looks like. Linda has done a few updates over here. She has edited the website, as we can see, because this is not in the default mode, as she has toggled on some of the widgets that we have. So to know that you're in the website editing zone, you'll have to check on the top left corner where it says Hi Linda. In your case, it will say your name. So whenever you see this, that means that you're still in the editing zone of the website. So whenever you do any edits or update your website, just make sure to click here and click on Clear Website Cache and Logo. Because if you don't click here, some of the settings that you have changed will not reflect. So whenever you update it, just make sure to click Clear Website Cache and Logout so that you won't be in the editing zone again. So let me just start from the left-hand side settings first. So if I click on Linda, we can see there are a few settings over here. So the first one is the Manage Widgets. So before opening this setting, let me tell you what these widgets are basically. So these sections that you see here, which are divided by this blue line, these are all the widgets that we have here, like Rate My Agent widget. We have the One App widget. We have reports. We have featured listings and everything. So these are all the widgets that we have here, and you can basically toggle them on and off if you want to show them on your website. So if I click on Hi Linda and go to Manage Widgets, so we see that Linda has toggled on most of the widgets over here. So we have 11 widgets in total. And then it's totally up to you, whichever widget you want to show on your website. And then you can just switch them on and off. Also, what you can do is you can change the location of the widgets. So let's say if I want the mobile app to be on the second place, I'll just drag and drop it here. Similarly, if I want to show featured communities on, let's say, third position or fourth one, I'll just drag and drop it over here. So this way I can change the position of the widgets, and also I can toggle them on and off. So once you have edited the widgets, just make sure to click Save, because if you don't click it, then all the changes that you have made won't reflect on your website. And once you're done with the widgets, next is to click on Manage My Featured Listings. So these featured listings are the listings that will be shown over here in the Featured Listings widget. So if you want to edit this, you'll have to click on your name and then click on Manage My Featured Listings. So once you click here, these are all the listings that are shown on your website. So whenever you see a red option over here with the cross, that means that this listing is showing on your website. But if you don't want this listing to show on your website, just click here once. It says the property has been removed from your featured listings. Okay, so this means that now this listing is not showing on your website. So this way, if you want to edit these listings, you can do that. But we also have a few options here, which is you can also select only your listings to show here in the featured listing section. Then you can show your listings and office listings. Then you can show your listings and the company listings.
One minute. I'm sorry to interrupt. How did you get to the page again? Because I'm like clicking all over. How do I get? Excuse me. How do I get to my profile?
Okay, so are you logging into your OneSuite account?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so now once you're in OneSuite, just scroll down and you'll see the website editor tab here.
Thank you. Because I was on my phone, but I just went to my laptop.
No worries.
All right, thank you. I'm there now.
Website editor, then to edit your featured listings, you'll be able to see your name on top left corner. So just click on your name and select Manage My Featured Listings. So yeah, these are a few options over here that we can display on our featured listings widget. And lastly, we also have the option to import saved search. So saved search basically means that you have done a manual search on your one suite and you can import that search. So let me show you how that works. So to do that, you'll have to go back to OneSuite to do a saved search. So if I go to OneSuite, click on listings and go to a property search. So here, since I don't have any address or MLS right now, I'll just click on map search. And let's say I want to select an area. So these are three types of tools that we can use. The first one is the rectangle, then the circle search or the polygon search. Let me select the circle search here. Now zoom in and just select the area that you want to select. Let's say I want to select this area. Right. Tuesday 1. Now you have selected the area and you have written the name for that area. Just click OK. So once you click on OK, then OneSuite will search all of the listings in that particular area, and you can see there are 36 listings. So if you click on display as search result, you'll be able to see all those 36 listings over here. And then what you can do is you can either, if you want to email these listings to someone, you can just select all of it, click on email and send it. Or if you want to text these listings, you can select only one listing per text. So you can just select the first one, let's say, click on text property, add the contacts that you want to add and send. You can also create a listing alert. So I'll tell you about OneSuite later. I think I've also done this in the previous one. But right now, we just want to save search. So since we have selected the area and there are 36 listings in this area, so what I'll do is I'll click on save search. I'll type in the name, was Tuesday 1, and now click on save and close. So now I have saved the search, and now what I can do is if I want to showcase all these listings in the website's featured listing tab or the section, I'll just click on import save search and search for Tech Tuesday. So here's the Tech Tuesday that I just created. I'll just click import. Okay, I think I need to refresh it. Hold on. It says no listings found. Okay. That's weird because here we can see there are 36 listings in this import. Let me try to import some other search. Let's say this one. No listings found. Okay. That's high to low. Okay. Let me try to log out and try to log in again. Because I did the saved search over here. If you go to my saved searches, I can see Tech Tuesday 1. And if I click on view properties, these are all the properties in the saved search. So let me try to open that again in the website. And if it's still not opening, that means I think there's a glitch. So I'll go to manage my featured listings again. Import saved search. Tech Tuesday 1. Okay, so I think there's some glitch in it because we are seeing that there are a few listings in the saved search that I did, but it's not showing here. No worries, I think they must be updating the website or something from the back end. That's why it's happening. So you can try it on your end as well. If it's not working as well, just let me know so I could take it to the tech team. So once you're done with the manage my featured listings, then the next one is manage my sold listings. So if you click here, if you don't want to show any of your sold listings, it's just click on the icon over here. which says property has been removed. So this means that this is not showing on your website. And we have a few options here, but not much. So we only have price high to low option and recently sold properties first. These are the two options that we have here. So it's totally up to you, whichever setting you want to select. And once you're done with manage my sold properties, then the next is website settings and layout. So if I click on website settings and layout, we have a few options over here. The first one is heading. So heading basically means the homepage heading. So if I cancel this, if you can see this search for your new home, this is the homepage heading. And beneath it, you can also add another line, which will be your subheading. So if I go to website settings and layout, so the homepage setting is search for your new home, and you can also add a subheading over here. And once you add the website heading, homepage heading, you can select the font, you can select the font size, the color. If it should be in bold and italics, you can select that. Or if you don't want to show the headings at all, just select hide headings option over here. Once you do that, then the next option is the theme option. So we have 4 colors as of now. So the first one is the white theme, then we have gray theme, then gold theme, and the black theme. So whichever theme you find more appealing, you can select that theme. And once you do it, just make sure to click save. Once you do that, then the next is the logo. So logo basically means that if you upload a logo, it will show on your website right here or right here. In these 2 places, the logo will be shown. So if you want to change the logo, just click browse image and upload that image. And then we also have this option, which is website logo for interior pages. So this basically means that if you're creating some of the pages, the color theme won't match. So let me just show you one page. Let me try to open the blog page, let's say. So now you can see now this golden color has changed to black color. And let's say you have added a black logo here. So black on black won't show over here. So that's why they have added that option. If I go back to settings, so in the logo, that's why they have added the option of website logo for interior pages. In case if your logo is not showing on the interior pages, you can also upload another logo here by clicking browse image. Next setting that we have is the Google Analytics. So since you have created your Google business page, when we connect one-on-one, I'll also set up your Google Analytics. So after creating the Google page, we'll go to analytics.google.com, where we can sync that Google page with the analytics page, and then we can get all of these tracking codes over here. So what we can do from Google Analytics is we can get all the tracking codes and AdWord codes over here, tag manager IDs and all the codes. So once we paste those codes, then we can get the accurate analytics of our website, as in how many visitors we are getting on the website, what's the average time spent on the website and everything. So that's a benefit of adding all of the Google Analytics code over here. Next, we have Facebook Pixel Script and ID. Let me just show you how this looks like. So if you can see the small Facebook icon over here, the messenger widget. So if I click here, I can directly send Realty One Group a message, because this is the business page on our Facebook account. So if I click on continue as guest, since I have linked the Realty One Group central page, I can directly just send a message through here. So let's say if you're sending your website link to all of your contacts and you're also adding it on your social accounts. So let's say if anybody comes to your website and they want to connect with you, they can directly just open this Facebook Messenger and then directly send you a message from your website. So this way you can do some lead generation from your website as well. So if I go back to the website, this is asking me for my Facebook Pixel ID and the script for the website. So in this case, what you'll have to do is you'll have to go to your Facebook account. And in the left-hand side here, you'll be able to see more option. Just click here. And now you'll have to click on Ads Manager. So once you click on Ads Manager, then you'll have to click on these three lines, which says All Tools. So if you have any questions, you can stop me anywhere. I can repeat everything, how to get the Facebook Pixel ID and the code. So after clicking All Tools here, you'll have to go to Events Manager. Once you go to Events Manager, then we have another step. I know this is a lot, but we have another step that is the last step, which is we'll have to click on Data Sources. And now once we have clicked on Data Sources, this is the ID that we want. So if I just copy all of it, go back to my website, and where it's asking for my Facebook Pixel ID, I'll just paste it over here. And now it's asking me for the script. Script means that the HTML code, which will add the Facebook Messenger on our website. So to get that code, I'll go back to my Facebook where it says continue pixel setup. I'll click here. And since we are installing the code manually, I'll select the install code manually option. And once I'm done here, add event code, open event, go to pixel overview, hold on. Okay, I think they have changed a few settings over here. Let me show, if I click on open event. Okay, so now I think they have taken me directly to the add event code. Earlier, what it used to do is whenever I used to click on continue pixel setup, and when I click on install code manually, we used to come to step number 2, which is install base code. But now I don't know why they have skipped these two, second and third option, and then directly taken me to the last one, which is add event code. So we don't want to use any of these. We just want the code. So in that case, I'll just click install base code. And here where it says copy code, I'll just copy this, go back to my website and just paste it over here. Once I've done this, I'll just click on save. And after a few hours, Facebook will basically run a check on our website. And if it finds that our website is legit, then you'll be able to see this messenger in a few hours on your website. So this way you can add Facebook Pixel and script so that you can add a Facebook Messenger over here. And if anybody comes to your website, they can directly send you messages through your website. And the last one is the preferences option. So in the preferences option, we can basically add a lead generation form on our website. So to add a lead generation form, we'll have to select the first option, which is the registration mode. So here, registration mode, we have two options here. First one is the soft one, and the second is the hard one. So soft basically means that whenever this lead generation form pops out, we can basically cancel the form from here. Like we have the cancel option here, we can select that. But if you have selected the hard option, we won't be having the cancel option here. So if you want to move forward with your website, like if I'm on your website and I'm doing some listing searches, and if I want to do some more searches, I'll have to select, I'll have to fill up that form if I want to use your website, because I won't be having any option to cancel the form over here. So let's say I select the soft form for now, and then it's asking me registration setting. So this basically means that after how many listings you want to show the lead generation form on your website. So let's say I select the first one. I only want one for now. And then it says hide search on homepage. This is the search option that we saw earlier in our homepage. And this is the hide blog heading. So heading means that we have the heading on top here. So if you want to hide both of those, you can just select these options, then it will not show on your website. Once you have set your preferences, just click save, modification complete. Now, if I go back to your website, let me just log out first and try to search anything. 0778. I think I didn't select the clear website cache option. I don't know if this will work or not. Let me try to do the first one. Okay, so this is the first listing. And now if I go to the second listing, then I think the lead generation form should pop out. Okay, so this is the lead generation form. This is how your clients or anybody who comes to your website will be seeing this form. So if they fill up their first name and all these details over here, that means that whenever they do this, the lead will automatically be added on your OneSuite account. And you'll also get an email regarding this lead status that there's a new lead from your website. Please make sure to get in touch with that lead. And you'll also be able to see which listing that lead was actually interested in. So this way, adding a lead generation form on your website is really important to get leads from your website. Now let me go back to the editing zone. I'll go back to OneSuite, click website editor. So now once I have done with my preferences, the last option that we have here is the change layout. So if I want to change the layout of my website, we basically have 5 types of layout. This is the layout number 1. This is layout number 2, then 3, then 4, and 5. So you can just test all of them and see which one works for you. But before that, you can also click on preview and see how it works. And once you select the layout, just click on select, and that will be reflected on your website settings then. So once you are done with the left-hand side of the settings, then we move on to the right settings here. So if I click on settings, on the right-hand side, these 3 dots. So from here, basically, I can create a new page. I can create a new blog. I can manage the banner and the page attributes of the website. So let's say I want to create a page. I'll just click new page. And here I'll just give the page name. Let's say one. So once I've given the page name, now I'll give it a heading, a page title, and a small description about the page. And once I've added all of the information, then if I scroll down, I'll have the option to choose a page layout. So let's say I want to showcase some of the images, or I want to showcase some of the listings. So in that case, I can select the first option. Let's say I want to showcase some of the testimonials or anything on my website, then I can select this option with all these boxes. So let's say I select this, click create. I don't know why the form is coming here. So we basically didn't want this one. Let me just cancel this. Okay. New page. Page name, heading, title, description. Let me just try to select the first one, click create. Okay, so once I click on create, this is how your page is in default mode. So now what I can do is I can basically cancel all of this and write in whatever I want to write. Let's say I write in these are the listings that or you can write anything that you want to write. And let's say you want to showcase some of the listings from the saved search that we did on OneSuite. So let's say I've given this title. These are the listings that I can help you show around. And now I want to import the saved search that I did on OneSuite. So in that case, I'll select this icon here, which says import searches, import widgets. So if I click here, since I created the Tech Tuesday one, I'll just select here. And now I'll have to give it a gallery view or a browser view. Let's say I want to give it a gallery view. I'll just select this. And now this is how your page will look like. Don't worry about these settings. This is just to show you how it will look like. Once you click on save, then all the listings will show right here. So if I click on these three dots again and click on save, we do not find any listings that match your search. Okay. So I think there is some glitch with the import search save option. Yeah, so I think there's some glitch with the import save search because this never usually happens here. Let me try it once again. Click save. Okay, so it says we do not find any listings that match your search. But here, if I go and select the first one, these are all the listings that should have showed on the website, but it's not showing up. So I think that might be a glitch from the backend. So you can also try it from your end. And if you're still having this issue, do let me know. So let's say all the listings are showing up here and I have created this page. And now what I'll do is I'll just click on publish. Because if you don't click on publish, then you won't be able to see your page anywhere. So now if I click on publish, my page is ready. And if I go back to my website homepage, I cannot find the page. So in this case, what you'll have to do is you'll have to add the page on the heading here. So to add a page on the heading, you'll have to click on the plus icon, give it a label like it was Tech Tuesday. And now where it says pages, just search for the page that you created. So we created the Tech Tuesday one. And now you can select the position of the page. Like if you want on the first option, which is right here on the first menu, you can select the first one. Or if you want it after join us, you can select join us, RG Central. And similarly, you want to select other position, you can select from here. So let's say I want it after join us. So I'll select join us. And which says open type, always keep the open type to new window. Because if anybody is on your website and you click on native or pop-up, then they will be redirected from the page that you are in to the other page. So in that case, always select the new window option so that there would be another tab which is open for the new link. So once I do this, I'll click on add. So now you can see after join us, we have the Tech Tuesday page. So if I click here, I can see the Tech Tuesday page here. So this way you can add pages on your menu here. And if you want to delete the page, just click here, delete page. You want to delete Tech Tuesday, delete. So this doesn't mean that the page is deleted. This is only to delete it from the header menu. And now let's say you want to link another website, or let's say if you have a Google Forms which you have created and you want to showcase those Google Forms on the header. So in that case, you'll have to click on plus again. And let's say the label is for buyers. So you have created a Google form for your buyers. So in that case, you have given the label for buyers. And now you want to link that Google form with your website. So in that case, you'll have to click on other. And where it says link to, you can just copy the link. Let's say I copy this link, paste here. So in this case, you'll have to paste your Google form link. Once you do that, then you can select the position. Let's say I want it in the first place, and the open type is new window. So once I've done this, I'll click on add. So once I click on add, that menu is added over here. And now if I click on for buyers, it will redirect me to the link that I have added. So this way you can add the link for your Google Forms and other websites over here in the menu. And if you want to delete it, just click this delete icon, click delete, and the menu will be deleted. So once you have done that, then the next is to create a new blog. So if I click on blog here, you can see these are some of the blogs that are being added. But if you also want to add more blogs, you can always click here on these three dots and click new blog. And now you'll just have to give it a title. Let's say publish date should be, let's say I want to publish this blog on the 25th, which is next week. So until next week, this blog won't be posted. And where it says posted by, if you're taking the blog from anywhere else on the internet, just add their name. Or if you are doing the blog by yourself, just add yours. Let's say, and after that, you'll have to select a category. If it's food category, real estate, these two are just the demo ones. And if you have a new category, let's say I'll select here and try in the new category, which is publish date is 25th, posted by Linda Bologna. Let's say the new category is anything, cars, or you can type in anything. Once you have added the category, just click create. So this is how your blog will look like. Tech Tuesday demo. This is the blog name by Linda Bologna, October 25th, 2022. So now what you'll have to do is you'll just click here once, and then you can edit all of this information here. And once you edit all of the information, just make sure to click on these three dots again and click on Save Blog. Required. Okay, so I'll have to write here something. Let's say I type in this. Go here, Save Blog. So now if I go back to blog, so this is how your blog will look like, but it's not posted until October 25th. So this way, if you want to schedule blogs, you can do this for the whole month. So what you can do is on the weekends, if you have like, if you get 5-10 blogs from anywhere, you can paraphrase those blogs. And then you can just post it on the website for the whole month. So it will automatically post on the date that you have selected. So this way you can add blogs on your website as well, just to make it more presentable. And then we have the manage banner option. So if you can see this house behind the saved search and all the options over here. So this is the banner that we have basically. So if you want to change this banner, you'll have to click on manage banner. So here you can either import from library. So in library, we have some demo options. or demo images which you can use. So these are all the images that you can use for your website. Or if you want to add your own image, you can always do that by going to Manage Banner and click on New. So once you click on New, you'll have to click on Browse Image, add the image over here. And let's say if that image is of a listing that you have posted in the MLS, so it says link to, you can select the listing option and you can type in the listing ID. Or if you don't want to add the listing ID and you want to add the URL of that listing, you can always click on URL and add the URL. So this will basically mean that if anybody clicks on that image, so that person will be redirected to the URL that you have selected here. And then you can also select the heading and subheading for your banner. So that will show basically on the left-hand side or the right-hand side of the banner in the bottom. So once you have done that, you can always click on Save. But if you don't have an image and you want to showcase a video, you can always click on Video and add the video, which should be less than 25 MB. And this is the same way to link the video to a listing or a URL. And lastly, if you also don't have a video and you just want to showcase videos from videos from YouTube, so you can just go to YouTube, you can copy that URL and just paste it over here. And this will, we also have this option which says video thumb image. So this basically means that this image will be shown in the background. And if anybody clicks on the play button, that means that the video will start running. But if they don't click on play button, then this image that you have added here will be shown here. Let me show you how your videos will look like if you add videos. So if you can see, this video is running in the playground or in the background. So we have basically added 3 to 4 videos for 5 seconds to 10 seconds each, which will run on the background. So this way, if you also want to add videos, you can click on video, add a video which should be less than 25 MB and click on Save. So this way you can manage banners. And the last option that we have here is the page attributes. So in the page attributes, you can basically see how your ads will run for your website on Google as well as Facebook. So let's say if you want to run ads on Google, so this is how your website will look like. So if you click on title, which is Realtor in NJ, this is the title you can see here. Then you can give it a small description. It says, please visit my website to find more listings. So this description will be shown here and the website URL will be shown here. So this way, if you're running ads on Google, so this is how your ad will look like. You can always see these kinds of ads on Google, which are running on the top. So this way, if you run your ad for your website, this is how it will look like. Similarly, if you want to run ad on Facebook, so this is how the Facebook ad will look like. You can edit the Facebook title over here. You can add the description over here. And you can also add an image from here if you click on Browse. So once you click on Browse and upload that image, so that image will show basically on the left-hand side of this ad or on the top of this ad. So this way you can choose the page attributes. And once you have selected all of the settings, just make sure to click on Save so that all the settings that you have changed will be saved. And lastly, whenever you change all these settings, just make sure to click Clear Website Cache and log out. So this way you can basically edit your website. You'll just have to play around a few bit. And once you do that, once your website is set up, then you can showcase your website link on your social media accounts. And you can also add the website link on your email signature as well. So you can get more people coming in on your website. And once your website is running really good, then you can get a lot of leads from your website as well. So do you have any questions?
That was a lot. I'll probably have some later.
Yeah, sure. You can just play around, and whenever you have questions, do let me know. So this is basically how you can edit the website.